Hello students, welcome back to ESL. We are now at Lesson 8, Level 3, Lesson 8. This is unfortunately the last lesson of this series. We hope to do something in the future with you all. Hopefully things will calm down and we can meet in person. That would be our best hope. But until then, you all have done very well staying here and learning with us, and let's do it again. Our goals tonight, I have a lot of things to go over. We're going to go over past participles. And you're saying, oh no, one more verb form. But this is the last verb form I have to teach you, and it is important because every sentence has a verb. So you want to get them right. The other thing we're going to do is prepositions, the connecting words. Then we're going to do just a few easy little helpful tips that you can use in your everyday life, that you can practice in case you run into these situations, which I do all the time, so I kind of picked from my own things. Okay. All right, so what is a regular verb? If you said it's a verb that can be made into the past tense by adding ed, you are right. When you want to describe actions that have occurred again and again, you can use the past participle. And the way it works is this. If you say, yesterday I played the piano, this is a regular verb. Play is a regular verb. Past tense, played the piano. I have played the piano for many years. I have played. Same word. I watched TV last night. I have watched TV at night for many years. This is the past participle. Have watched, have played. With regular verbs, it is the same word. Play, played, in both cases. Okay, with irregular verbs, it's a different story. When you're using irregular verbs, they have it's a totally different past participle. It's a different form, just as the past tense takes a different form. So it works this way. I went to the store. I have gone to the store every day this week. Remember, go, went, gone. That's the three forms of the verb to go. I went to the store. I have gone to the store. And as I said before, for those of you who have the book for level 3, on page 157 or thereabouts, depending on what version you have of the book, there's a chart, there's a list of the verbs, the three forms of the verb, the irregular verbs. Okay, next one. I took the dog for a walk. I have taken the dog for a walk 3 times today. It's reoccurring in the past. Took, taken, irregular verb of the verb take. Take, took, taken. Okay. Sometimes the past participle is the same word. I have a blue pen. I had a blue pen yesterday. I have had blue pens for a long time. So had and have had, same word, same verb. Now, I want you to repeat these because when we speak, it really gets into our brain, okay? Yesterday, I played the piano. I have played the piano for many years. Okay, now you at home. I have played the piano for many years. Okay. I watched TV last night. I have watched TV at night for many years. Yes. Okay, let's do that one again. I have watched TV at night for many years. Thank you. Very good. I went to the store. I have, you at home, I have gone to the store every day this week. Good. Have gone. I took the dog for a walk, and now let's try this at home. I have taken the dog for a walk
three
times today. Okay. Now this one is the same, so this is easy. I have a blue pen. I had a blue pen yesterday. The past participle. Try it at home. I have had blue pens for a long time. Very good. Now, I do have to tell you, past participles are not easy. And they are things that students who are learning English have a very hard time with because it is very different from their native language. I know in Spanish, I don't know much Spanish, but I know if you want to say to the store, it's a la casa, or a la mercado, to the market, or to the house. It's a la casa. One word, means to. We have a lot of words that will give you directions or tell you where. And English is a little more complicated in that respect. But we don't have feminine and masculine words like in Spanish and like in French. So that's another thing that's a little easier. But some things are harder, some things are easier. Okay. So with prepositions, I have a couple of sentences up here that have words missing, because prepositions are connecting words, kind of like a bridge. They connect the noun to the rest of the sentence. So we'll move over here. I put my book, my bag. What do you need to say? My bag is the noun, bag. I put my book, what do you think goes there? I'll give you a minute. Anybody can guess? Can this student over here guess?
In?
Yes, if you said in, you were right. I put my book in my bag. In is the preposition in this sentence. So let's fill that in. Let's fill that in. How about that? Okay. We were glad we went the game. We were glad we went the game. A lot of students I've heard skip over the prepositions, and I have another person in this room who's also a teacher, and he's shaking his head. So it's not an easy concept, but if you listen to English, you read English, you're going to get it. It's going to be easy, but it doesn't sound easy in the beginning. And you have to look at our videos over and over again, and you will learn. Okay, so we were glad we went the game. Think about that. What do you think goes there? Give you a minute. If you said we were glad we went to the game, you were right. And if we were in the classroom and I had you all in front of me, I'd probably throw out some candy to you, because we used to do that a lot. And that's always fun. We threw out, yeah, I know, he wants some candy, this other person who's here, but oh well, you're not a student. Okay, now I have some sentences here that represent common errors that students make. These are things that people get, I don't like to use the bad word of wrong, but students do get these confused. So these are common errors. Okay, I called to my friend on the phone. What do you think's wrong? Oh, and I forgot to tell you, there are 3 common errors. Students either add a preposition, they leave out a preposition, or they use the wrong preposition. So in this case, what do you think it is? It's adding a preposition. I called to my friend on the phone. You don't need that to. You do not need that. So let's get rid of that. Okay, number 2. We're waiting his email. We need something there, don't we? What do you think? If you said for, you were right. We're waiting for his email. F-O-R. We're waiting for his email. This is not all that simple, but the more you hear it, the more you will know. She's listening the music. Something's missing. If you said to the music, you are right. She's listening to the music. To. A missing preposition. Okay, number 4. Did you contact to the boss? Did you contact to the boss? If you have a problem and you need to tell the boss about it, someone might say, hey, did you contact the boss? You leave out the to. Not needed. Did you contact the boss? That's adding a preposition where you do not need one. All right, I'm arriving to London tomorrow. What do you think's wrong with that? Does that sound right? I'm arriving to London tomorrow. That's a case of the wrong preposition. And the correct preposition would be, use my finger, I'm arriving in London tomorrow. All right, number 6. Have you answered to their question? What's wrong with that? Have you answered to their question? It's using an extra preposition. You don't need to. Have you answered their question? Doesn't that sound better? We want your ears to get trained to know what sounds better, what sounds correct. Okay, so we don't need this. We don't need the preposition to. You see how prepositions kind of connect one part of the sentence to the other part of the sentence. Okay, did he tell to you something? What do you think's wrong with that one? It's an extra preposition that we do not need. And again, it's that nasty little to. And we're going to cross that guy out. Okay. The next one, we went in bus. How did you go to the museum? We went in bus. No, wrong preposition. What do you think that could be? Give me a minute. If you said we went by bus, that's correct. The preposition by, we're going to put that in because that's correct. We went by bus. Or how did you go to California? We went by airplane. Or we went by car. That's how we went. Okay, let's say these out loud because that helps to get it into our brains the more we say things and speak English. Okay, we're going to say the correct way, of course. All right, number 1, I called to my friend on the phone. Now you at home. I called my. See how easy it is? I called
my friend on the phone.
I had a nightmare about messing up, and guess what? It was a true dream. Okay.
Your student did it.
Huh?
Your student did it.
Student did it? Yeah.
It's my fault.
You did. Oh, well, I did it too. Okay, number 2. We're waiting for his email. You at home. We're waiting
for his email.
Okay. Number 3. She's listening to the music. You at home.
She's listening to the music.
Okay. Number 4. Did you contact the boss? Did you contact
the boss?
Okay. I'm arriving in London tomorrow.
I'm arriving in London
tomorrow. Have you answered their question?
Have you answered
their
their questions?
Number 7. Did he tell you something?
Did he tell you something?
Good. We went by bus.
We went by bus.
Okay, thank you. Very, very good. How am I doing on time? Okay. All right. Since this is our last class, I'm going to remind you again, you can review all of our videos. You can look at other levels. Please do that and keep up with your English. I have a couple of things here that you can do online. There is a site called English with Jennifer, and this is all levels. It goes down to very basic up through a little more advanced. So this can really be helpful to you or anyone you know who might want to learn. English with Jennifer. She goes slowly. It's very, very good. There's another site that I just saw. It looks a little confusing, but there's a lot of videos. Engvid.com. So this is another. Do you know that one? Do you know? Yeah. See, this other person here knows about Engvid.com. Okay, now a few little tips. I guess I have time to do those and do the other. Okay. Little tips, little things for you to get you through life. If you're in a store and you're looking for the children's department, smile. When you see somebody who looks friendly, say to them, "Excuse me, where is the children's department?" Say that with me. Excuse me, where is the children's department? Say if you're in Macy's, because you're going to say this. Okay. Or, excuse me, where is the nearest gas station? You're running low on gas, you're driving, you're nervous. Excuse me, where is the nearest gas station?
Where is the nearest gas station?
Good, okay. Okay, this one too. You're in a McDonald's drive-through and can I help you? And you got cars in back of you and everybody's talking fast and it's a little bit too much. You can say, "1 second, please," or you can say, "1 second, I'm not sure." Starbucks. Oh, everybody's moving fast in Starbucks. And you're next. And the menu is big. And you can say, "1 second, I'm not sure." You're reading this menu that's 50,000 things. And it's difficult. So these are little things that can help you. 1 second, please, or 1 second, I'm not sure. Say that with me. 1 second, please. 1 second, I'm not sure. And they will give you a minute, I'm sure. Okay. And we always end our class with a scripture verse. And this is the one we have tonight. And I don't know, see if you can focus on this. It's from the book of Matthew, New Testament. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. These are Jesus' words. These are Jesus' words. He's encouraging people to pray boldly and pray bravely. Don't be shy when asking the Lord for something. Seek him. Look for him. If we go through our lives half believing or not even thinking about our Father in heaven watching over us, we may just continue doing that. If we look for him, we'll see him in so many ways. We'll see him in nature. We'll see him in our children and in the people that we know, the people that he sends into our lives. He loves us all, and he does answer prayer. It's not always our time, but it's his time. If we seek him and knock at his door, he'll open it to us. To enter his kingdom, we first need to look for him. And I have a little picture, not sure if you're going to be able to see it. It's not very good to begin with, and we're putting it on video. Wish I had a big one. My grandmother had a painting of this, Jesus knocking at the door. And I remember seeing that in her bedroom my whole life practically. And it just brings back wonderful memories to me, and I think it is so very, very symbolic. It's a symbol of what Jesus does. He wants us to ask him. He wants us to go to him. And please do that, and remember to do that. Our everyday lives are busy, and sometimes we do forget, but please do that. Okay, that's it for tonight, and that's it for a while. And as you go home, I say it every week, as we go forward, keep us in mind and watch for a notice to let you know what we're doing, and God bless.